Minister, last week you gave a commitment that the 20,000 people that were still owed some form of the payment, if not all of it, would be paid by Monday. Now, Monday has come and gone, and there are still thousands of people without payment. The knock-on effects of this are people are having to borrow money. They're going to the community welfare officer to try and get an emergency payment, and it is causing, as you know, undue hardship and unfair hardship, because it is a payment that people have made their contribution towards. Now, this is going back about an IT issue, and Minister, really that's at this stage is not acceptable anymore. An IT issue can surely be resolved in a 9-month period. So I would ask you that you would give confirmation to the House that the issue is finally resolved and that there will be no further hardship to the people who are already on an illness benefit, which by itself is a hardship payment. Thank you.
A transition to a new IT system in August led to a number of people on our illness payment receiving partial or no payments during the last number of months. But following remedial action taken by the Department in the last number of days, payment levels have now returned to normal. The action that was taken on 2 occasions last week led to 54,000 payments being issued last week, where the normal activity is 50,000 payments. So unless information to the contrary, Deputy, every single person who's outstanding a payment this week received their payment this week. There are a number of people who are still awaiting arrears from previous weeks, but every single person who was entitled to illness benefit in the last week has received a payment in the last week. But I'm not happy with, number one, our communications over the last couple of weeks. I think in our department, and most people in this House will, I suppose, accept that our department are particularly customer focused. They're particularly engaged in communications. We have excess of 6,000 people who work week in, week out.
Okay, please, can the Minister
to ensure that they provide the service to the people who entirely depend upon them, and I think we say that on a number of occasions here. But because I'm not entirely satisfied with the way things have been communicated in the last couple of weeks, and in particular, I suppose, how we've resolved it, and it took longer than we would have expected to resolve it, I've commissioned an independent review onto how the changes in the illness benefit scheme were deployed, how they were implemented, and in particular how they were communicated both to stakeholders and to the citizens and the participants in that scheme. So I'll come back to you as soon as I have.
Thank you.